Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey hoodies, what's up everybody? What's up? Happy Friday. I hope everybody is having a great start to their weekend. Your girl just literally got off of work a little while ago, and I thought, let me go live. I went live earlier, but I missed a couple of days because of the holidays. So, trying to, kick it with y'all again today, just for a little bit. We ain't about to be on here all night, okay? Because I do got to work again in the morning. But I have been watching, trying to catch up with everything that's been going on. And I know that a couple of weeks ago, was it? A week and a half, Skillet. Yes, we talking about Skillet, aka Rose Bennett. Okay, what's up? You gotta chill, Miss Ray. Come on in, y'all. Make sure y'all drop down, chit chat in the chat, and like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, all that jazz, But I was tagged in a video, and I actually saw it late because Skillet had tagged me and a lot of other content creators about a week and a half ago, I want to say. Matter of fact, I'm looking at it right now, and I was the first one she tagged too. But she tagged me and who else? Uppity, Chat Rep, Sassy, Reed, Deanna, J Dunn. She tagged a whole bunch of content creators, right? And in the video, because again, I was late. Sometimes if we don't click on our mentions in our YouTube studio, you have your comments, and then your comments is totally separate from your mentions where people have to tag you. So, sometimes we forget to check those mentions. But anywho, I was checking my mentions a few days ago, and I was like, Rose tagged me? And it was like a week or something ago. So I checked it out. In the video, she's talking about trademarking or copywriting the term, the title, beef sector. And I thought it was just something maybe just for content, maybe clicks and views, maybe, I don't know. Because it's something that I never thought about doing. Just some things just don't cross your mind. Not like I wanted to do it, but I'm just saying, and then I never even thought about anybody else doing it either. Even though, we didn't have situations this past year over copyright disputes, things like that. But you just would never think that somebody would try to coin, or not even coin, but get the rights to the B sector. Who does that? I guess Skillet does. But what's up, Shar? Hey, Ken. How y'all doing? Come on in. Like and share the video. What's up? You gotta chill. And Miss Rex. Now, I watched the video that I was tagged in, and I was like, this is interesting. I wonder if is she just playing with us, pulling our leg, just trying to be funny, because one of the hottest topics over the last few months has been copyrights, right? So I watched the video. I didn't really say much, didn't really do much, did a little commentary on it and things, right? So, and I really haven't heard anything else about it. But then people start talking about Skillet having a situation with her guy, and I don't know if that's her man. I don't know if that's her husband. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna just say her guy. But y'all can let me know in the chat. But it still don't even, child, it don't even matter. I went over there to see what the hell they was talking about, and Skillet done made 2 videos. And on the first video, she said she was just checking in with her folks, just checking in. What do Skillet call her folks? What do Skillet call her, supporters or subscribers, or, we over here, we hoodies. Okay, we hoodies, right? I don't know if Skillet has a name for her peeps, but anyway, she was like, I'm just checking in with my peeps, whatever. And I watched the video that everybody been talking about. And I am also under the impression that this has got to be a whole skit. Even though we ended up seeing Skillet in the next video go down to the DOA, the District of Attorney's Office. And then I guess the place wasn't even full. I didn't see nobody in there. I think Skillet's car was the only one in the parking lot besides the employees. But it was the day after the 4th. She posted that video today. And I guess they were still taking too long. I mean, she barely stood there for a second. And like 5 seconds later, I guess she just got tired of waiting. Said, I'm just going to go to the police station. Because she's trying to say this ain't no joke. She ain't playing around with us. She ain't playing on our top. And what's up, grown folks? Hey, how y'all doing? Come on in and like and share the video. And I'm like, Skillet, I don't know. Y'all got to help me out. I dropped the link. I pinned it. Did I pin the link? Hold on. Let me make sure. I don't think I pinned it. Oh, darn. Yo, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, so I pinned the link because I'm like, where are we at now? Like, where are we at? Like, I heard somebody say something about her guy friend. They hope she's okay. Who was I watching? I was watching Deanna. I was watching Jay Wilson. Who else was doing commentary on this shit? And I was like, is she okay? Like, is this real? I just want to, I know how sometimes Skillet, she done some things in the past. She had done some things in the past that was really questionable, that made people side-eye her. I mean, if y'all know, you know. If you know, you know. I ain't even going to go into all the shit that she done on here fucking with people. But this right here, when I was listening to the first video that she made, hold on. Child. Hold on. What happened in the chat? Hey, Kimberly. How you doing? Hold up. Ken, pray to God. Hold on. What's going on with Ken? Ken said they upset right now. What's up, Jess Andrea? You said you confused. You gotta chill. Oh, you must didn't watch the video. Okay, I don't want to play her video, but hold on. I'm going to do a round of Q on y'all, okay? I'm going to do a round of Q on y'all. I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to talk y'all through the shit, right? Because I ain't trying to play her video. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, so first of all, let me tell y'all why she was checking in. She was basically saying stuff like, I'm still working on my copyright. I'm still working on my, trademark and, the beef sector. And a lot of people got questions about that too, but we'll get to that. Like, what would happen? What would happen if somebody were to do that, like for real? So let me go to her video and I'm gonna just play it in my ear, and then I'm gonna just talk y'all through what I heard without playing her content. Because I really don't like to play other people's content. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so it starts at the, hold up. Let's see. What mark does it start at? It starts around the 3-minute 49 mark. So around the 3-minute 49 mark. Skillet is talking about, trademarking the copyright, to the B sector name, whoop de whoop whoop whoop. And then you hear this loud bang. Like somebody came in the house, but it was weird. This is weird. There's a lot of signs and signals here saying this gotta be a play. For one, like the door slammed really, really hard when the guy came in the house. I mean, she was just talking, oh, my trademark. And it's like, as soon as she said trademark, that's when you heard a bang, like a door slamming or a screen door or something like that, right? So then after that, and again, I don't know, is that her husband or is that her boyfriend or I don't know. I don't know. But okay, so after that, and I'm not really looking at the chat, y'all. So make sure y'all liking and sharing the video. Thank ya. Thank ya. Who's Corrine Aqua Clara? They said I thought she was at work. Who's supposed to be at work? Somebody's supposed to be at work. See, Miss Ray, that where is the footage? That's what I need to know. Where is the footage of that? Somebody please direct me in the right direction. Now y'all being stingy. Okay, y'all been stingy. Somebody direct me in the right direction, please and thank you. Okay, so before the guy walks in the house, she's telling the people who's watching her, I'm just waiting to see, what's going on with my trademark, right? And then you hear the door slam so hard you think it's a firecracker or a gunshot. And she started talking about, oh, like she was alarmed or something. I thought you was at work. Oh, that's what y'all talking about in the chat when somebody said I thought you was at work. She said I thought you was at work. And the first thing he says is, where's the goddamn money? Now, I was listening to Deanna earlier, and she was like, man, first of all, if her husband Josh, we all know Josh, right? She was like, first of all, if this was me and Josh, and he was upset about something major, money or whatever, and he walked in the house and he saw me like on the phone. Like she's obviously on the phone. The phone is in front of her. She's talking in the phone while he walks in the door. And she's like, all communication is going to stop. We hitting the mute button, especially like when he said, where is the fucking money? Like as soon as he got fuck out before he can get fucked out, I would be just like she said and other people, hanging up the goddamn phone. Like, hey, or I'll be cussing his ass out before y'all been heard a whole bunch of shit. Like, who the fuck is you talking to, nigga? Who the fuck you coming here talking about where the fucking money at? Shit. Like, you would have heard something. But she was up there stuttering. Yes, her voice changed. She was up there. Like, what? Skillet. Say something. Say something. She was like, huh? He said, huh? Don't huh me. You know how your kids, you be like, see, back in the day, we didn't play that shit, and I didn't play that with my kids either. That huh shit, that would get you in trouble. Don't you huh me. But she was like, huh? He was like, huh? Where's the money, right? He said, he goes on to say there's $5,000 missing. I need Skillet to drop. Thank you, Ray. Please send out the smoke signals. Please send out the smoke signals for Skillet. We need an APB out. But he said, where's the $5,000? It's missing, right? And I'm thinking $5,000. That is a lot of money. If that, if that's your husband, or, y'all share bank accounts or whatever, that is a lot of money to just leave the bank account, and for your partner or your lover to not know what the fuck. And then he was like, and I gave you $2,000 the other day or last week or some shit like that. And Skillet was just a stuttering, y'all. Just a stuttering. I was like, this is weird. You know how you just felt like awkward? I just felt awkward. She said the police made her go to the shelter. But where? Y'all got to tell me where to go hear this. I need to know. I'm seeking assistance here, right? I'm seeking assistance. I need to know what panel she was on, who she spoke with, because I want to hear and watch the show. She made a short. Okay, she made a short. Okay, she made a short. All right, thank you so much. Because I was looking at her lives. Thank you so much. Okay, so all right, so he was asking about this money, 5,000. Where's that missing money? I gave you two. That's a lot of money. I'm like, what he do for a living? I mean, a lot of us on here, make some decent money. We getting by. We doing okay. We can get flued out on our own dime every now and then. But I'm like, 5,000, and he just gave you 2,000. That's $7,000 within a week or so. Oh yeah, he whatever he over there doing, he making some good money, right? Shoot, I don't know what he doing, but anyway. You said I think she do that to him on purpose. This not the first rodeo. But anyway, y'all, he was saying it was a lot of stuff that they had to do. He didn't really go into detail. Now this is why I think it might have been a skit too. Because if you so mad, you coming in there talking about $5,000, you ain't stopped the conversation. You wasn't like, oh, my bad, you on the phone, we'll talk later. Or you need to hang up now. No, right now. We got to talk right now. And he didn't go into what the money was for. Like, is it for the mortgage? Is it for to get the car fixed? Is it for, medical bills? Is it for, I don't know, to go on vacation? To go on a cruise? Like, what was the money for? He didn't go into none of that, right? He was just like, where's the money? And then he was like, you about to go from the skillet to the frying pan. That is what took me out. When he said, you are about to go from the skillet to the frying pan. Now, this is what Deanna had to say about that part. Now, Deanna, she had two channels, right? She had Deanna Irvin, and then she had Deanna Irvin on, what was it, 9,000 or 5,000? It was something like that, right? And then one of her channels went away. And her backup channel, she renamed Verbal Assassin, which is great. Great name for her. And then she said, y'all know how I know this is a play. Because Josh wouldn't walk up in the house and say, Verbal Assassin. He wouldn't call me Verbal Assassin. He wouldn't call me by my YouTube name, my YouTube nickname, my YouTube handle. He'd be like, baby, babe, Deanna, honey, stuff like that. For him to say, you about to go from the skillet when he said you about to go from the skillet to the frying pan, I don't know. Y'all think it was Sure, I'm up here drinking now. You said your drink kicking in. Oh, he's a police officer. Oh, okay. So he got that good old pension. Oh, and we ain't trying to doss. We ain't trying to doss. But anyway, y'all, then he goes on to tell her, you're going to have to figure some shit out. We're going to have to figure some shit out. And she was like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. He was like, nah, you tell them, wait a minute. He's still talking. Why she on the phone? We up all in the business. He don't know how many people watching. She could have had 500 in the chat, 1,000 people in the chat. She could have had one person in the chat. But it's the fact that she was live. And she told him I'm on YouTube. And he didn't stop. He did not stop talking. It just seems so rehearsed. Either rehearsed or just a script. And he was just going with the flow. Like, you know, I don't know if he's doing this for her to get her. I don't know. But it's weird because, like, to get your partner or family member to do something like that is really weird unless you're one of those channels. Like, you know, they have those channels, those prank channels, right? And this would be great if she had a prank channel. We might be like, oh shit, this is so funny. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, let me share this. This is funny. Good one, Skillet. But you don't have a prank channel. And it's coming off so that you want us to believe it. Like, even the next video, this ain't no joke. This ain't no joke. Y'all think this is a joke? Ain't no jokes over here. Ain't no jokes over here. This ain't a motherfucking joke. Child. Child. Let me read the comments. You said Miss Ray, she don't do plays. Her crazy kicking in and she do a production. Yeah. Uh-huh. What's up, Lafi? How you doing? Who else came into the chat? Did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anybody. But what's up? What's good, you guys? Make sure you are liking and sharing the video, please, and thank you. Okay, so I read that comment. You gotta chill. You better laugh. It's Friday. You better laugh. You gotta laugh because this shit is just crazy. Like, it's nice to have. It's been a lot of shit going on in the sector, right? People arguing and fighting, kids getting involved, and I want to talk about that next. But kids getting involved, and the the trip, the Vegas trip, the shit with Honest Roll, the shit with Brian, you know, him being in the hospital, worried about his bills, then almost took himself out in the parking lot of the hospital, leaving the hospital against doctor's wishes or doctor's orders. And now he's in the hospital, you know, people trying to help him stay afloat, stay on his feet. So, you know, this shit was just like, just comedy. Just laughable. You know what I'm saying? So I really enjoyed this laugh from Skillet, even though I think it's just a play. And she trying to play on our top. Y'all. But yeah, so anywho, the guy, her husband, he was, you know, going off about the money and everything. And Skillet, she done took a old nasty piece of trip down to the district of attorney's office. Hold on, let me see what you said. I remember things. I have a mind of an elephant. You said I remember things about metal. She used to tell stories. Yeah, she did. Yep. But yeah, she told him that she wanted to surprise him. So I'm wondering what was the surprise, if there was in fact a surprise, because he said there's $5,000 missing. I just gave you $2,000 the other day or the other week. We also know that she has been posting about copywriting the B sector, right? So she had been making some posts on her community wall. One of them says, I'm serious about my business. It will be Skillets B sector. Did y'all see her post? She said, I'm serious about my business. It will be the Skillets B sector. Yeah. That's what she said. She even got a t-shirt on her community wall, right? She's already creating beef sector apparel. It says beef sector apparel coming soon. Please share. And on the shirt, there's a picture of some hamburger, like some ground beef in a package, like from the grocery store. You know, the clear ones with the white bottom, the white styrofoam bottom, or whatever it's made out of. And the meat sitting right on top and neatly wrapped in clear plastic, right? Did I say plastic? Y'all know what I mean. Saran wrap or whatever. And it says beef sector junkie. Over the meat, straight across says beef sector junkie. And then underneath the ground beef, it says 100% pure beef. Yeah. She posted this one day ago. So I'm beginning to think that she might be serious about doing this. She might be serious. But the question is, what's going to happen if she did? Because some people put beef sector in their title sometimes. I don't know if, like, what could you get out of that? I don't know. Like, man, I guess she could sell t-shirts, coffee mugs, water bottles, socks, hats, or something like that. But would people really purchase it? I don't even think the people in the beef sector would purchase beef sector products. I don't know. Yaya, what you think? Hit the link, Yaya. If Rose Bennett actually gets the rights to the term the beef sector, she already got t-shirts on her wall with, pictures and slogan or whatever. Would y'all actually buy beef sector product from Rose? Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, and I'm not trying to shade Rose. I promise you I'm not. But if y'all gonna buy some products from her that say beef sector on it, I'm gonna need y'all to start purchasing every product from every other beef sector personality that has a product line. First. There's a lot of people who selling shit through Teespring. I mean, Etsy. They own personal websites. I'm just saying. Like, if we're gonna do that, we're gonna have to start, start there. Start there first. Because the beef sector was created by not one person. It wasn't created by, you just can't, I just don't feel right. I wouldn't even feel right trying to do some shit like that. Now, Rose, I don't know if she's serious. She could still be pulling our leg, She could be playing with us. But it wasn't created by one person. It wasn't created by 5 people. It was created by a community of people who started off in this little space of YouTube. And it grew and it grew and it grew. And we're still a little space compared to other sectors, but we're small. It's like my town. We're a big little city. That's how I like to describe where I live. We're a big, small space on YouTube. It's a lot of us. We can make a lot of shit pop over here. We can raise money in no time. We can get people to 1,000 in no time. There's other sectors that can't do that shit. That's why they come over here. Because they know how some of us over here, even if we rah, rah, rah all day long, some people over here really got good hearts. They really do. And they will go out on a limb, even if they're beefing with you, to help you out. We done had children go missing. We done had people, lose their cars, people, homes, people, floods, people, I mean, there's all kind of things. People in the hospital, all kind of things that happen. And the B sector comes through, and whether you get $1 or $100 to, a GoFundMe or a fundraiser, that's what we do over here as a whole, as a B sector. So me personally, I don't think it's right for anybody to try to get the copyrights to the term the B sector. I just don't think that don't sit well with me, and I'm sure it don't sit well with others. But again, this could be just some little shit, some little shit that she's doing, to pass time. I don't know. But anyway, so now they're saying that on her community wall, and this is what I heard Jay Wilson talking about. I guess one of her shorts, she had said that the police had told her she need to find some. Did you say that she need to find somewhere to go for the evening? That's what they sometimes do when people get into it. If they have an argument or a disagreement, as long as there's like nobody putting hands on each other. Like even back in the day, if you put hands on each other, whether you roommates or whatever, they sometimes will be like, okay, we really don't want to take nobody to jail unless you just got the brakes beat off of you. If y'all just passing love, what I'm saying, love taps or something like that, they'll just be like, okay, now if we come back, y'all both going to jail. Maybe you should just pack your shit and go for the night. You pack your shit and go for the night. Somebody got to leave. As long as somebody ain't just like got dusted, like mollywopped, like, you know what I mean? Faded. That's a term that me and my one of my homegirls use. Faded. Man, and we ain't talking about no alcohol. Man, it was one time, y'all, I think I told this story before, but me and her was walking, her and I, whatever. We was walking around a lake or something. Not a lake, but it's a big pond. It was a big pond at a park here. And it was a while ago, some summers ago. And we just walking, for exercise. We used to do that like a couple of times a week together. And we saw this squirrel kept trying to run up this tree. And like halfway up the tree, the squirrel just kept falling down. Not crawling down, not slithering down, but just bloop right on the ground, right? So we like, what the hell is this squirrel drunk? Hi. What's wrong with this squirrel? Is it sick? And it kept going. We still walking around the park, and we would come back past the tree. And he still trying to climb up this tree, right? And then one time, the last time he climbed up the tree, he got really high up in the tree. And he just fell, just boop, and didn't get back up. We didn't know what to do. Man, my friend, she was like, Sam. Matter of fact, that's Sam. Y'all probably met her. She used to be on the Friday Night Lives with me a long time ago when the Hood Table first started. But Sam, she was like, that motherfucker just got faded. I was like, what? She was like, didn't you see that shit? That damn squirrel got faded. I had never heard that term before in that type of situation. So every time we would see somebody get messed up or in a fight or something like that, we'd be like, man, you just got faded. So anyway, but now if you got faded or y'all been tussling and somebody got seriously injured, yeah, somebody going to jail, not the both of you. But generally speaking, if it's just an argument, a disagreement, they will, pack your shit, pack an overnight bag. You go stay with your mom, go to a hotel, whatever. Yes, the Ashton, the fireworks is still crazy. Can you hear mine? Well, they're not mine, but can you hear them? Like my neighbors across the street, they still popping fireworks. But I could have sworn here we aren't supposed to pop them after the 4th. I thought we were supposed to stop last night by midnight. But I don't know. And I ain't no Karen, so I'm not about to call the cops and, snitch or anything like that. But I'm sure somebody else here. It's probably another Karen nearby. But anyway, what's up, Regina? How you doing? What's up, the redirect? Does the Vegas show 2.0 now have to pay Skillet if they... See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like, what would you get out of that if you were to own that term, own that name? I don't know. I really don't know, because there are content creators. Well, I don't even want to say content creators, but troll names even with pages that got the B sector in the name. So I don't know how that would work. I don't know, but I'm gonna get over there. I don't know, Regina. That's what I'm trying to figure out. She got T-shirts on her community wall talking about share because she's about to be selling B sector merchandise. I don't know. I don't know if she's serious about anything that she has done on her channel recently. From going to the police station on her husband. She said that wasn't a joke. It's not a prank. She said it's serious. It's real life. I don't know. But that's basically all I gotta say about that. I'm gonna just keep my eyes peeled and see what else pop off. But if she does get the copy, that's gonna be some shit. If she can pull that off, again, I wouldn't do it. I don't think it's right because it was not something that you created. That's the only reason why I say it's not right. It's not something that you created. You know what I mean? The B sector comes in numbers. It was created, from numbers, a number of people together. But I don't know. That's why. Oh, the redirect. No, I said if y'all start buying merchandise from Skillet, no shade to Skillet, buy the merchandise, but y'all better be buying merchandise from all these other content creators that been selling merchandise. Shoot, for real, because they actually created their shit. Like they coined the names of their channels or their YouTube handle or whatever you want to call it. Their group of people, like, okay, I don't even want to say her name. Like the writer lives, like Jay Wilson, the writer lives, like the people who actually coined those terms and selling merchandise based off of those names. Okay, we got so many different people out here doing that type of shit. Hell, I got my own merchandise. Y'all probably see it on my community wall or see it when y'all watch a video. It'd be underneath, like in the description box. But to take the name B sector that you didn't create, I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's cool. And I ain't got nothing against Rose. I ain't got nothing against her. I don't want no beef, Rose. I don't want no beef. You said she get her bootleg on. Yes. She get her bootleg on. But anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Now, I do want to say something else. As far as just Christa, K-Fit, K-Fit, she's been in the sector a long time. She has been a subscriber for a long time, but she also, before she started doing B sector content, she's always put content on her channel. And it would be like, it might be videos of her, because what did she say today? She said her channel is about gossip. I think she said fashion. I think she did say fashion because some of her videos are like fashionable. She be having on these cute outfits, cute clothes, swimming suits, different things like that. Look like she's modeling or something. So I think she did mention her channel is about fashion as well, but it's also about her life. Not too in depth, but like she be posting stuff about her son who is autistic. I had saw some of her videos a long time ago before she started doing B sector content. And when she started doing B sector content, everybody was like, oh, that's great because you be hitting panels and you be giving some good commentary. And, it'll be nice to have another B sector content creator, right? So she went ahead. She started doing that. She just did her second video Wednesday on B sector. She's going to go live every Wednesday. The B sector shit, the gossip set or the B sector days is going to be Wednesday. And we got her to her 1K really, really fast. Her first live, she was at 1K. Now, hopefully, she'll be getting monetized really, really soon. But when she did commentary on Just Christa the other day, I thought it was some good commentary. And I thought that she was giving not just Christa some good information, because we done heard that before. Like people get out here and they do certain things, like let's say the doctors, they do certain things and people are like, oh my God, you can get in trouble for that. You can get in trouble for that, and sometimes they make it general. Like, people can get in trouble for that. And so with what Just Christa did about, TC and trying to say, you know, she's the H word, when it come down there to the body parts, the H word, which they call intersect now. And I didn't even know that. I would have still been using the H word, but I didn't know it was like offensive. I didn't know. So after she had put that out there and she was hitting panels and talking about discussing it, K Fit, when she did her Wednesday commentary on the B sector, she was just like, stuff like that could possibly get you in trouble. Why would you do something like that? For one, why would you do something like that? Like, especially to somebody you used to be cool with, and you put something out there like that, whether it's truth or not. And child, I don't know what she thought she would get out of that. If she just wanted to be mean, I don't know. I don't know why she did that. But K-Fit was basically saying you put people's private hospital information out there, not hospital, but health information out there. And you could possibly, even Grish spoke about it. There's certain states that you just absolutely can't talk about people under their clothes publicly without their permission about things they have going on under their clothes. And I think she was giving her some good advice. Like, I know you was probably mad, whatever reason you chose to spew out that information, but you can get in trouble, over some stuff like that. So just Christa came back and was like, added her baby into the situation, her child into the situation, talking about people been sending me stuff and people been recording and people been, stuff like that, because I guess her child was in one of her videos or whatever, which, it wasn't like she was doing anything that she shouldn't be doing with her child there or anything like that. But I just don't understand why she even said those things she said. And just Christa, the way she made K Fit feel, which is her feelings, but obviously other people in the sector, they, came to her defense. She didn't ask nobody to come to her defense, but they, they came to her defense and they started sending her information on allegedly just Christa. And then when ODS had a conversation on his panel today, he had just Christa and he had K-Fit both come to the panel to see if they can dead it. Like, just dead it. Say what y'all gotta say. Can we just leave it right here on the B sector floor without going outside of the B sector into the real life, right? And just Chris was trying to say, well, I'm just trying to say there's people on here that will do all type of things. And there's people on here who you talk about your son and this with his health, and he can do this, but he can't do that. And stuff that she don't mind sharing about her son, because she's always shared about her son. She's not ashamed to have an autistic son. And she feels like with some health conditions, people come on here and they talk about their health conditions or their children's because they think that it might help somebody. It might help somebody to see her doing it, raising a son and doing it successfully. And even though I'm sure there's problems, we all have problems with our kids, but when you have autistic children or children on the spectrum, you might have a harder time raising your child, and you might need a bigger support system. But she wants to make sure that other mothers know it can be done, and maybe talk about different things that surrounds that health issue. You know what I mean? But then on ODS panel, just Christa was just like, oh, you just want to watch what you say because people go into the background and people will try to, but when you listen to the video that just Christa did, it didn't come off as she was saying other people might pry into your life. The way she came across, which a lot of people feel, was like she was threatening her. Like, yeah, people are sending me information, and I got this email, and I got this, and I got this screenshot, and I got this video, and I got this, that. It didn't come off like that at all. So even though just Christa was trying to explain herself on ODS panel, even ODS, who she calls, just Christa calls him nephew. He calls her auntie. Even he was saying, well, do you understand why she feel like that? Or did you have to bring her son into it? Or did you, even though he cool with her and stuff, he had said what he had to say. And I think K-Fit walked away from that conversation still feeling the same way that she felt before the conversation, as she should. Because when I heard the video from Just Christa, I took it as a threat myself. She was like, why are you so invested in me and such? And why is you da 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 da? And what if somebody got so invested in you? Yeah, people sending me stuff. Yeah, I'm getting emails. Yeah, this and this and that and that. Like, a lot of people took that as a threat. On the slick side, a little slick, low key threat. You know what? Luffy. Child, let me take a sip of this old nasty piece of dark liquor. But then I heard Jay Wilson today doing his commentary. And he was saying how if Just Christa or if anybody was telling you, maybe you shouldn't talk so much about your child. Maybe you shouldn't share so much of your child's information. He was like, wow, it's the B sector. And we know people drag kids and woo 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 woo. But Jay Wilson didn't hear Christa's video. And I wish he would go and listen to it and see if his thoughts are the same. Now, I don't have no issue with Just Christa. I'm just doing commentary. Y'all know how we do over here in the B sector on the hood table. We just talk about what we hear and what we see. I ain't manufacturing no shit. I ain't making up no shit. I'm just discussing my thoughts on what we hear and what we see in the B sector on these streets, right? Now, word had got back to King Roman News. And King Roman News, K-Fit is part of his crew. The crew be crewing, y'all. And they about to take an old nasty piece of trip down to Texas. And I hope they have fun. I wish them the best on their trip. It's a successful, fun, safe trip. But word had got back to him that somebody was doxing K-Fit. And Dimples had something to do with it, or it was in the chat or something. So Dimples hit the link and she was like, I might drag people, but I don't drag kids. I love kids. Matter of fact, I want some of my own one day. And I love kids, and especially, kids that have, maybe health issues that, they might have to receive special attention or more care for. She has a softness for that. I really believe Dimples. I really believe that she wasn't supporting nobody doxing her, or she was trying to come, do anything to her, behind the scenes or anything when it came. Dimples did sound really sincere. Really sincere. So I do believe that. And King Roman, he was like, I apologize, but that's the information that came to me. Dimples also talked to K-Fit and explained her, I would never say anything or do anything to you about your child or talk about your child or anything. So I think that was all cool on that. But as far as K-Fit and Just Christa, I think it's up and it's stuck when it comes to K-Fit. Now, 7 hit the panel, and I totally understand where 7 is coming from. Now, 7 is one of the people here, you either like her or you don't like her. You either love her or you don't, 7 is who 7 is. But sometimes 7 do make some really valid points on some shit, right? So I understood her stance. I also understood King Roman's stance, because King Roman is like, this crew, this is like my big sister. I'm like her little brother. Y'all making threats on her child? Yeah, I'm going to come out here and say something. But 7 was like, well, when you do stuff like this, if people keeps coming to her rescue, when she's into it with people going to think she's weak. And I got exactly where 7 was coming from, and so did KRN. So did KRN. And what 7 was saying was, Just Christa. Like, you don't need nobody to come to your defense. She was telling us to K-Fit. You don't need nobody coming to your defense. She was like, I ain't got nothing against Kate, just Krista. I ain't trying to shade her or anything, but it's just Krista. Like, you have so many things to read her down on, K-Fit. This is what Seven was telling K-Fit. Like, you could like drag her effortlessly. And King Roman was like, well, I don't think she really wanted to talk to her. I guess K-Fit just really didn't want to deal with it, or whatever, was just gonna let it go or whatnot. But he was like, fuck that, I'm not letting this shit go. So King Roman came out here and did what he does best, pop his shit on his channel. And I'm kind of glad that they all were able to talk today, even though from a large proportion of the community, the B sector community, who heard Just Krista, they still think there was some subtle threats towards K-Fit and her son, her parenting, things like that. So in K-Fit, again, it sounds like it's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. Now, Seven did say you should hit your panel if you got something to say to her, and hit your panel and talk your shit. We done heard K-Fit. We done heard K-Fit. She ain't went on here and went ballistic and crazy and had her head spin like a lot of motherfuckers on here. But K-Fit, she ain't no scary bitch to me. She don't look like no scary. She don't come off. She from New York. I can't even talk the way. I just love her accent. How y'all New York people, them East Coast accents. But yeah, she's from New York. So, she don't appear to be no scary bitch. Now, as far as King Roman, how he came out, the bag in her defense, I get that too. Like, that's your girl. And we see that all the time, right? Like, look at, I'm going to just say 2 people, for instance. 5 QB. Let me say 2 more. Bree and Pizza. Can I think of 2 more? I mean, I could keep going, right? Like, there's some people who have their people on here, people they cool with, and one ain't got to ask the other one to come to their defense. But it's like, if you out and about with your girls or with your guys or whatever, and somebody popping shit to you, you mean one of them gonna always just stand by and be like, just watching. No, we gonna try to get a piece of that shit too, right? Fuck you, bitch. You don't want this, whatever. So we're used to friends on here, and I don't call it taking up for each other, but it's the B sector. You pop your shit, right? It's sometimes you do it and it's like you ain't really got to do it because your girl got this or your guy got this. They got it. But it's the B sector and it's about content. A lot of times it's about content. And sometimes, yeah, we could sit back and not say shit, or we could get on here and do our content. So I understood where KRN was coming from, and I also understood where Seven was coming from, because it is true that if people is always coming to your defense, then people might think you're weak. But I think that's only if she doesn't defend herself. But if she's defending herself and people still talking shit that's in her circle, you just gonna get it from all outside, get it from all sides. So I understood everything. It was a great show. If y'all missed King Roman's show, check that out. I know K-Fit said next week, because she only does B sector shit on Wednesday. And I think she said it's going to be at, did she say 9:45? I think she said 9:45 Eastern time. So for me, that'll be like 8:45. And I think I got a splinter in my damn hand. Oh, ouch. But yeah, I think she said 9:45 Eastern Standard Time. But she said she got a lot of shit to discuss. And Seven was like, that's right, bitch. That's right, bitch. Get on your channel. Bring it to your channel. I think K-Fit might address it. But I don't know. You know how sometimes as the days go by, sometimes the issue gets a little bit less important. You get a less angry, less upset. And you be like, fuck that shit. So I don't know. She could be like, fuck that shit and just end up doing commentary on some other bullshit. But I ain't gonna be mad if she do come out here and pop her shit. Because I absolutely understand why K-Fit is upset. I absolutely understand. Because I even took it as, oh, damn. oh, damn, you did something out here that some people think was so fucked up, talking under somebody's clothes like that, calling them intersect, whether we know it or not, because we don't have no proof that it's even true. Somebody tells you that you shouldn't give people's health information out here like that, whether it's true or not. And then you go from there to, well, what about your child? And, people are sending me videos and people are, things like that. It's like, how you go from there to there? So I get why K-Fit is upset. I get it. I get it. But yeah, that's all I got. Y'all know I had a long day. I gotta get up for go to work tomorrow. Well, go to work. I work from home. I gotta be at work tomorrow, 7 in the morning. Again, y'all know our power was out. Some people for 3 days in our city, in our neighborhood. Mine was just like 24 hours, but some people went 3 days. And so a lot of people is behind on work. A lot of businesses were closed because employees, what can you do? Daycares can't open. I mean, stores shut, restaurants shut. I mean, it was power. It was almost 40,000 people without power. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so we behind in work too. So I volunteered to work this weekend, y'all. So I'll be watching from the clouds. I'll drop down every now and then in the chats for the people that, go live. When I catch you live, I'll drop down in your chat, say, hey, what's up? How you doing? All that kind of shit. But yeah, definitely, if y'all interested in what Skillet had to say about her trying to copyright the beat sector, go on over there to Skillet. Her channel is called Skillets Back. But if you look up the name to her, what she used to be called, which is her name, Rose Bennett, it'll come up. So you know how that is with YouTube. Excuse me. You can change your name on YouTube 10 times, and any of those names will pop up if you enter them. Now, Lafi said, people on here needs to open up that third eye. Ooh. Child. You said, wait, whose child was JC dragging in? Oh, somebody already asked. Sorry. Not dark liquor. I'm water all week now. Child, I be drinking water all day. All day. But when I clock out, after work, I have me a little cocktail. Yep, I sure do. But let's see. Regina said I've been catching some replays while JC setting herself up good. Child, I mean, it's like she's always got something going on, right? If she ain't, seductively licking lollipops and popsicles and fans, handheld fans, like it's one thing or another. Child, oh man, But anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. If y'all came in late or if y'all forgot to do it, please like and share the video if you can. Please feel free to subscribe to the Hood Table. And also, don't forget, we do have memberships. I think we got 3 or 4 levels. But anyway, also, if you want to donate to the commentary, do so at our Cash App, $, the Hood Table 402. Thank you so very much. You guys, I love and appreciate every single one of you. Those of you who come and drop down and talk to me, who watch the replays, who like and share the videos, the ones who send the Cash App and the little super chats every now and again, those are appreciated as well. And I absolutely appreciate my members. And I have uploaded a few new videos on the top tier of the members if you guys want to check those out. Some videos from this holiday with my fam bam. So on that note, you guys, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. Oh, thank you, Regina. You said that was a good recap between, yes, they keeping everybody busy, ain't they? Whew, yes, they created their own fireworks, girl. But anyway, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out. Bye.